I am so excited to record this season of Sims 4 Survivor because we are playing Sims 4 Survivor All-Star Edition. We have here 18 of the best players from the previous seasons of Sims 4 Survivor that we have done so far. I wanted this season to be the 8th season to, mirror the actual Survivor show. So I've done 7 seasons. Now I'm on the 8th season, which means it is time for All-Stars. I hope you liked my little trailer that I did. I had some fun mixing that together. But I guess without further ado, let's just introduce our cast here. First up, we have the Red Tribe here. We have the Season 1 winner of Sims 4 Survivor, base game versus expansion pack versus game pack, Bella Goth, the legend, the icon. Of course, she had to be here. There was no question in my mind that I would include her. Also, every single tribe has one winner on it, and also no one is from the same season on the same tribe. So like Bella is here and also other people from Season 1, but Bella is the only person on the Red Tribe for now until we do like a swap or something, if that happens. Coming from Season 2, Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty, we have Arturo Lin. He was an underdog on his season, on his first season. He was outside of the power structure. He had like a pretty good idol play at one point, and then he was ultimately just taken out because he was too much of a threat by the end. Next up, we have a player from Season 3 of Sims 4 Survivor, Battle of the Sexes. She was the runner-up, and she was also the fan favorite on her season. We have Amelia Ernest here. On her original run, she aligned with the winner. The two of them, they went to the end together, but ultimately she did not play as strong of a game as the winner, so she is going to try to rectify that coming into this season. Speaking of comp beasts, we have the biggest comp beast in the history of Sims 4 Survivor. We have Bernard here. He had a total of 4 immunity wins, individual immunity wins, and he could not be beat until eventually he lost the final 5 immunity and he got taken out of the game. Some people have speculated that he has a bit of an advantage since, he's dead, so he can't feel fatigue. I guess it's a bit of an unfair advantage, but them's the breaks. Sometimes there are ghosts competing in Sims 4 Survivor, and you're just gonna have to live with it. Next up, we have another strategic powerhouse in Kasem Bunma. He was a competitor on Sims 4 Survivor worldwide. He made it all the way to the finale alongside his number 2, who is also on this season. We'll get to them in a second. But both of them were beat by the underdog of the season, even though Kasem had been running the game with an iron fist the entire time. He just could not get those jury votes at the end. So hopefully this season he can manage his jury a little bit better. The final member of the Red Tribe, we have Francine Spencer here. She was the strategic force last season on Sims 4 Survivor Tartosa, played an extremely strong and aggressive game, but eventually lost out to the winner, became the runner-up. Next up, we have the Green Tribe. The winner present on this tribe is none other than Season 2 winner Caleb Vitor. He, of course, won Brains vs. Brawn vs. Beauty. He was on the Beauty Tribe, was in the dominant alliance the entire time, was never really in danger, had a pretty solid run all the way into the end, where he handily beat the other person sitting next to him. Next up, we have Season 1 fan favorite, Agnes Crumplebottom is here. She somehow became the fan favorite, even though she didn't really do anything on her season, but the audience must have loved her, so we brought her back. Her main strategic play in the game was joining up with Bella and Nancy at one point, and then she left that alliance too, so she didn't really do that much, but she tried, and we can give her brownie points for that. Next up, we have Sims 4 Survivor Generations contestant Dennis Kim. He was the strategic force on Generations. He did a fantastic job maneuvering his way into the end game, but he could not get the jury votes, so he did not win at the end. His number 1 in the game beat him handily. Dennis failed on the jury management front, but maybe this time around he can rectify that as well. Same as Kasem. Speaking of Kasem, we have his number 1 in the game, Tina Tinker, also a contestant on Sims 4 Survivor Worldwide. She was Kasem's right-hand woman, always with him through every single move he made. but eventually they both lost to Ava Harjo. Then we have the strategic mastermind of Sims 4 Strangerville. Hector Laurent is here. He was a very strong strategic force on his season. He made a power alliance that got him all the way to the end game, but same as with Tina and Kazem, he could not get the votes to win. It ended up actually in a tie, so they had to go into fire making, which he ended up losing fair and square, and that's that. The most controversial win in the history of Sims 4 Survivor up to this point. Then we have the ultimate underdog of Sims 4 Survivor coming from just last season. We have Marissa Tracy here. She became the last remaining member of her tribe. They just kept losing challenge after challenge after challenge. And yet somehow she was able to infiltrate the other tribe and make it all the way to the final four before getting clipped right before the finale. She's here to reclaim her time, trying not to lose challenge after challenge this time around. And then the last tribe we have is the Blue Tribe. The winner here is the winner of last season, Sims 4 Survivor Tartosa. We have a Mickey Armelino. They played an incredibly messy game, and yet somehow were able to maneuver their way into the end game and win. Then we have season 1 contestant Nancy Landgrab, Bella Goth's right-hand woman. She was right there with her at the end game, but ended up losing to Bella. They even tied the final vote, but Wayne the Boulder, the third finalist, he ended up casting his final vote for Bella Goth. So Nancy Landgrab was not able to pull out a win there. This time around, though, she is gunning for that money, gunning for that W. Next up, we have Sims 4 Survivor Brains vs. Brawn vs. Beauty contestant Kiyoshi Ito. He was by far the most strategic player on his season. He was the head of the Power Alliance the entire time throughout, but then he fell just short when he got caught at the final 3, became the fallen angel of the season after playing a very, very strong game. Next up, we have Ian Moody, coming from Sims 4 Survivor Battle of the Sexes. He became a surprising comp beast during his run. He was also the underdog of his season. He was trying his best to infiltrate the Power Alliance, but they were not having it. They paid him dust and eventually just cut him right before the finale, since he kept winning all these comps and stuff. But otherwise, he had a fairly solid social game that maybe if he was in a better situation, he could have capitalized on his social prowess. But his first run, he was just unfortunately at the bottom from the beginning and couldn't get anything done for himself. And then we have Purple Molly Prescott here. She was a contestant on Sims 4 Survivor Generations, where she was there. Some people say that she was there, in fact. No one really knows exactly what she was doing at any point during that season, but you know, she was on the season, at least. Anyway, somehow she made it to the finale, actually got some votes at the end, but of course did not end up winning. And then our final member is our wild card of the season. We have from Sims 4 Survivor Strangerville, Luna Shadows, the person who placed the lowest on their original run out of this cast. She is best known for having a tumultuous relationship with Hector Laurent. They were beefing the entire time. However, Luna was able to somewhat infiltrate the Power Alliance of her tribe by cozying up to the season's winner, eventual winner, who also happened to be Hector's #1 ally. So she was able to carry her way through a few votes. But unfortunately, she did get caught at the 9th placement, although the season got a little wonky because we did Redemption Island. So I think she ended up actually with a 10th placement spot or something. But she should have been 9th. I mean, I don't know why I did Redemption Island. I'm not going to do that again. That sucks. Anyway, she's here. All right. With that out of the way, let's address some things before we start, because first off, we are following the Survivor All-Stars format, of course. I figured if we're doing All-Stars, we should, do All-Stars. I also changed up the relationships a little bit. I wanted some of these storylines from previous seasons to carry over into this season. So I didn't give anyone like an unbreakable relationship with anyone or anything like that, because I don't want them to be like completely locked in from the get-go, but I gave some of them like medium relationships if they were like working together throughout the season they were on. I gave everybody who was on the same season a small bond. And then there are like 2 strong relationships in the game, and those are the relationships that were like locked in during their season. So that is going to be Kazum and Tina. They have a strong bond, and then also Kiyoshi and Caleb, because these 2 pairs, they were like complete duos during their original run on their seasons. And then we have one dislike. We have Luna and Hector. Of course, they were beefing the entire time they were on the season, so they have a mild dislike entering this season. But like I said, I didn't really want the alliances to be like etched in stone. I wanted them to be a little bit more malleable. So I wanted to I didn't want to like make certain players just like locked in on other players, and instead have the season be just like a little bit more fluid. But you know, it is an all-star season, so I think they should be like a little bit of a pre-gaming going on this season, right? I mean, that's basically what always happens on returning seasons. We, of course, have relationship highlights on. I just find that to be so much better than not having it on. It gives us so much more insight. But without further ado, let's just go into the first episode of the season. I'm so excited. I think this is going to be a banger season. Get ready. Let's go. So we go on to the Red Tribe, where we have Kasim and Bernard with a slight dislike, Bernard and Bella with a slight bond, Emilia and Bernard with a slight bond, and then Kasim and Francine with a slight dislike, Bella and Arturo with a slight bond, Francine and Arturo with a slight dislike, and then Bernard and Arturo with a slight dislike as well. So immediately, Kasim not looking great, and Arturo also not looking super great. That's a bit unfortunate. I was very much rooting for Kasim coming into the season. I think he played such a great game on his original run, and then he didn't win. So I want him to win this season, but if he doesn't, then, you know, it is what it is. On the Green Tribe, we have Tina and Agnes with a slight bond. We have Tina and Marissa with a slight bond. And we have Dennis and Agnes with a slight bond, Caleb and Agnes with a slight bond. Dennis doesn't like Tina, Marissa and Hector with a slight dislike. And then Hector doesn't like Agnes, Hector and Caleb with a slight bond. Agnes likes Hector though, even though Hector doesn't like Agnes, okay. And then we have Marissa and Caleb with a slight dislike, okay. This might be like Marissa with a bit of an anti-winner sentiment. I mean, it is All-Stars. I would be curious to see if the winners stand any sort of chance here, because on the original All-Star season, if you haven't seen it, the winners, they were just like drawing that from the beginning. Everybody on the season were just like, get rid of the winners, take them out. I'm seeing that Agnes seems to be doing some work on this tribe. I'm also seeing Tina doing a lot of work here. Dennis doesn't like Tina though. But we'll see how this develops in the future. Let's go on to the Blue Tribe. We have Luna and Ian with a slight bond. We have Kiyoshi and Ian with a slight dislike. Then we have Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond, Nancy and Ian with a slight dislike, and Nancy and Mickey with a slight bond. Okay. Ian does not seem to be super liked on this tribe. Mickey and Kiyoshi, they're bonding immediately. That could be something to look out for. Luna and Ian also bonding. That could also be something to look out for. But let's see who wins immunity and who is going to go to tribal tonight. We have the Green Tribe winning immunity, and we also have the Red Tribe winning immunity. So the Blue Tribe is going to go to tribal. Also, by the way, the names, they're kind of dumb. I couldn't think of any good names, so I just went with like the colors. It's fine, whatever. Let's go to the Red Tribe beach. Let's see what's going on there. Nothing happened. Okay. By the way, there's also no idols on this season. This is before idols were a thing. So just so you know, no idols. On the Green Tribe, we have also no events. Okay. Boring first episode. But on the Blue Tribe, the one that is going to tribal, let's see what's going on there. We have Kiyoshi impressing the rest of the team. Also, Kiyoshi working hard at camp and becoming tired. Probably related events. But I guess it's gonna be kind of a random shot here at Tribal. So let's just go to Tribal, the first Tribal of the season. We've got the Blue Tribe over here. Ian Moody, Kiyoshi Ito, Luna Shadows, Mickey Armelino, Molly Prescott, and Nancy Landgrab. Everybody casts their vote, and I will read the votes. The first vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 1 vote Kiyoshi. Second vote goes to Luna. 1 vote Kiyoshi, 1 vote Luna, 4 votes left. And the third vote goes to Luna. So that's 2 votes Luna, 1 vote Kiyoshi, 3 votes left. And the fourth vote goes to Luna. That's 3 votes Luna, 1 vote Kiyoshi, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 3 votes Luna, 2 votes Kiyoshi, 1 vote left. And the first person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars, it is going to be Luna Shadows. Luna, the tribe, has spoken. I was kind of hoping Luna could do something here as the sort of wild card of the season, but her inexperience compared to the other players, I guess, got the best of her. She becomes the first boot of the season. That's unfortunate. We do have Ian Moody throwing a vote on Kiyoshi. So Kiyoshi is very much in a power position here. Is able to pull in Mickey, Molly, and Nancy to save himself. I mean, he was impressing the rest of the team. They all like him. Ian probably on the outs now, right? That's not great for him, but let's move on to episode number 2. All right, Blue Tribe now down to 5. On the Red Tribe, we have Bernard and Bella with a slight bond. We have Kasim and Bernard with a slight dislike. Amelia and Bernard with a slight bond. Kasim and Francine with a slight dislike. And then Bella and Arturo with a slight bond. Francine and Arturo with a slight dislike. And then Bernard and Arturo with a slight dislike. Kasim and Arturo with a slight dislike. Kasim and Bella with a slight dislike. And then Francine and Amelia with a slight dislike. Okay. These people hate each other. What happened? What's going on this tribe? Arturo hated. Kasim not liked either. Francine not liked either. Bernard is not like that much. I think Bernard and Bella, and then Bernard and Amelia. These two bonds going on over here. This might be the power structure because these are the only people that like each other. On the Green Tribe, we have Marissa not liking Hector still. We have Hector not liking Caleb. And then we have Dennis and Agnes with a slight bond. We have Tina and Marissa with a slight bond. Hector and Dennis with a mutual slight bond. Caleb and Agnes with a slight bond. Marissa seems to like Caleb. And then Tina and Caleb with a slight bond. Caleb doesn't like Hector, but Tina and Agnes, they like each other. Okay. So I'm seeing like Dennis Kim working with Agnes. I mean, he is from the Generation season, so he should want to work with the other elder on the tribe, right? Hector is not very well liked here. He doesn't like Caleb. He doesn't like Marissa, or Marissa doesn't like him, I should say. He does seem to like Dennis, though. So maybe that's something. Tina, however, I feel like everybody seems to like her at this point. And I don't really know where Marissa is in all of this. All right, let's go to the Blue Tribe. We have Molly and Kiyoshi bonding, the two teens on the tribe. We have Mickey liking Kiyoshi. We have Kiyoshi and Ian with a slight dislike. I mean, he did just vote for him. Like, Ian just voted for Kiyoshi, so that makes sense. Nancy and Mickey with a slight bond. Nancy and Ian with a slight dislike. That also makes sense. Ian becoming kind of a pariah here. We have Kiyoshi liking Mickey, and then Nancy and Kiyoshi with a slight bond, and then Molly and Mickey with a slight dislike. Okay. We'll move on to immunity, I think. So let's see. Oh, no, never mind. We go to reward. The Blue Tribe, they win reward. They just voted someone out, but then they are able to pull it together in the reward challenge. They win tarp and blankets, and they also... Wait, what is this? If they give away their 1 blankets, they get flint, a pot, and a clue to the first of 3 keys to the rice box. The catch is that the other 2 tribes will get it too. Okay. They decide to keep the blankets. Okay, great. Good for the Blue Tribe. Let's go to immunity. The Blue Tribe loses again, so they're gonna go back to tribal. A bit of a disaster tribe, maybe, but Green Tribe wins immunity, and Red Tribe also wins immunity. They're not gonna go to tribal. Let's go to the Red Tribe beach. We have Bella and Kasim bonding strongly. Kasim maybe trying to fix his social game here, trying to get in with Bella. And then we have Arturo and Francine bonding slightly as well, which has a lasting impact. These two are not liked on this tribe. So it makes sense that they would link together, but also they are the older people on this tribe, so that also makes sense why they would link together. We'll see if this goes anywhere. On the Green Tribe, we have Agnes and Dennis bonding strongly. And then we have Agnes and Marissa with a small fight. But look at this. The Agnes and Dennis bonding strongly moment results in an alliance, our first alliance of the season. The older tribe members on the green tribe, it is Agnes Crumplebottom and Dennis Kim with a loyalty of 7. That's a pretty strong alliance, pretty strong final 2. Of course, not really a majority here on a 6-person tribe, but if they can just pull in 2 more people, they are probably going to be fine for at least a vote. On the blue tribe, nothing happens. Oh no. They're going to tribal. It's going to be random, I guess. Let's go to tribal. All right, the blue tribe is here. Back-to-back tribals. It is time to vote. The first vote is going to go to Molly Prescott. That's 1 vote for Purple Molly Prescott. Second vote goes to Ian. 1 vote Ian, 1 vote Molly. 3 votes left. And the third vote goes to Ian. That's 2 votes Ian, 1 vote Molly, 2 votes left. And then the next vote goes to Molly. We're tied. 2 votes Ian, 2 votes Molly, 1 vote left. And the second person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars is gonna be Molly Prescott. What? Purple Molly Prescott, Purple no more, because she was only in 2 episodes. She's gonna be voted out here. The tribe has spoken, Molly. I'm so surprised. I thought it was gonna be Ian since he did not vote with them last time. It is Kiyoshi and Molly voting for Ian, and everybody else votes for Molly. Okay, so Kiyoshi left out of this vote. Mickey, Ian, and Nancy, they pull together their 3 votes and vote out Molly Prescott. That is very interesting. I think this is Mickey. I think this is their more aggressive gameplay here. I mean, they are coming in as a winner. They have both nothing to lose and also a major target on their backs. So I imagine they would want as much discourse going on in their tribe. And of course, Kiyoshi and Ian, they do not get along at this point. So I think it's smart of them to keep them in. I think this is Mickey's move here. Nancy, of course, just tags along to it. She's willing to do whatever. She's used to working with a winner, right? All right, well, we'll move on to episode number 3. Blue tribe now down to 4 people. Ian Moody just got past that tribal by the skin of his teeth, but he's survived somehow. Let's go to the red tribe beach. We have Casim and Bella still with a small bond, and then we have Francine and Amelia with a medium dislike. These 2 women are not getting along at all. That's gonna be unfortunate, but we have Bernard and Bella with a small bond, Francine and Arturo with a slight bond, and then we have Amelia and Bella with a slight bond as well. Casim and Francine with a slight dislike. Francine and Bella with a slight bond. Bella actually with a really good social game here. I mean, she is the previous winner, so it's not surprising that she's gonna do well. We have Casim and Arturo with a slight dislike. Bernard and Arturo also with a slight dislike. And then Casim and Bernard with a slight dislike. So the men on this tribe, they are fighting. They also don't like Francine. Aside from Arturo, yeah, this tribe is a complete disaster. Aside from Bella Goth, who is in the perfect spot here, I would imagine she's not gonna get voted out anytime soon. On the green tribe, we have this alliance, which is down to a 6 now. They are starting to feel a strong bond towards each other, Dennis and Agnes. Then we have Marissa and Agnes with a medium dislike. Hector and Dennis with a small bond. Tina and Kayla with a slight bond. Marissa and Kayla with a slight bond. Hector and Agnes with a slight bond. Tina and Marissa with a slight bond. Tina and Dennis with a slight bond. Caleb and Agnes with a slight bond. And then Hector and Caleb with a slight dislike. So aside from this alliance here, there's not really much going on this tribe. Hector might be infiltrating that alliance. Marissa might be the first victim of this alliance if they go to tribal anytime soon. I don't know, but let's see what's going on the blue beach. We see Mickey bonding with Kiyoshi. We see Kiyoshi and Ian with a slight dislike. It's only slight. Nancy and Ian also with a slight dislike. So Ian is not out of the woods yet. But we're only seeing like these slight dislikes and slight bonds. So nothing is like locked in stone here. We have Kiyoshi with a slight bond toward Mickey as well. And then Nancy and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. Mickey and Ian with a slight bond. And Nancy and Mickey with a slight bond. Okay. So we see basically all of the relationship dynamics of this beach, since there's so few people left. Let's go to reward. Yeah, okay. Blue tribe wins reward. And they win the first of 3 clues to the rice box, as well as a crate containing tarps, blankets, and wine to be dropped from a plane. Okay. Oh, this is the shelter challenge. Red Tribe, they also win reward, and they win the same thing, it seems. Okay. But let's go to immunity. We have the Blue Tribe winning immunity. They are not going back to Tribal. The Green Tribe also winning immunity. They are also safe, which means the Red Tribe is going to go to Tribal. That is going to be the Disaster Tribe. Let's see what's going to happen. We will go straight to the Red Tribe beach. Arturo and Amelia find something in common, and that's it. All right. I'm getting like no events. This is so annoying. I want more drama. Give me something more. But I guess, you know, it is All Stars, and the Survivor All Star season is not very good. So maybe this season is also not going to be like super great. Let's go to the Green Tribe beach. We have Agnes and Dennis with a minor disagreement. The Alliance, they are fighting. We also have Marissa and Tina with a minor disagreement, which is going to have a lasting impact. Honestly, Marissa Tracy is not doing super hot on this season. I don't know what she's doing, but she might be out if they lose at any point. On the Blue Tribe, we have Ian and Mickey with a small fight, which has a lasting impact. And then Mickey and Nancy with a major fight. Okay. I thought Kiyoshi was going to be in a bit of a trouble if they go to Tribal, but it seems like Kiyoshi is the only one that people like on this tribe. Like, everybody else is fighting. Mickey and Kiyoshi, they have that bond. Ian seems to just be digging his grave. I think he's going to be the next one out if they go to Tribal. But we will go to Tribal with the Red Tribe here. We got Arturo Lynn, Balagoth, Bernard, Amelia Ernest, Francine Spencer, and Kasim Burma. It is time to vote. The first vote is going to go to Francine. That's 1 vote, Francine. Next vote goes to Bella. 1 vote Bella, 1 vote Francine. 4 was left. The next one is going to go to Bella. Oh no. 2 votes Bella, 1 vote Francine, 3 votes left. Is this All Stars all over again? Are they going to get rid of the winner? Are they just going to take them out? Let's find out. The next one goes to Francine. We're tied. 2 was Bella, 2 was Francine, 2 was left. And the next one goes to Francine. That's 3 votes Francine, 2 votes Bella, 1 vote left. And the last vote, it goes to Francine. 3rd person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. Francine, the tribe has spoken. Yeah, she played a really good game in her original run, but this time around, she just could not bond with any of these people. They didn't like her at all. Who was the other Bella vote? It was Amelia. Okay, I guess. I don't know what she's doing, but she cast a vote for Bella here. Maybe she thought they were just gonna take out the winner, but that was not the case. Francine, not liked on this tribe, so she got the first boot. We will move on to the next episode, episode number 4. All right, we have now the Red Tribe down to 5, Green Tribe still completely intact, and the Blue Tribe still at 4. Let's go to the Red Tribe beach. What happened after their tribal? We have Kasim and Bella with a small bond. We have Amelia and Arturo with a small bond now. Bernard and Bella still with a small bond. Amelia and Bella with a slight bond, even though Amelia just voted for Bella. I guess Bella is like, well, you know, I am a previous winner. I get it. It's fine. Kasim and Amelia have a slight bond, and then Bernard does not like Arturo. Kasim and Arturo with a slight dislike. Arturo doesn't like Bernard either. And then Kasim and Bernard with a slight dislike. And then Bella and Arturo with a slight bond. So Bella still with a great social game here. Everybody on this tribe like loves her. Well, okay, I guess not loves her, but they all like her at least. Kasim and Bella though, this could be the relationship to watch out for, and maybe Amelia and Arturo as well. On the Green Tribe, we have Agnes and Dennis, the Alliance. Our only alliance. I'm gonna need some more shit to happen on the season, because like, come on. So far, we've had 1 alliance and then like basically nothing else happened. And we're on episode number 4. Like, pick up the pace, Brent Steele. We need shit to happen here. But we have Dennis and Agnes with a small bond. This was a strong bond, but they had that fight, so it has gone down significantly. We also have Hector and Dennis with a small bond. We have Marissa and Agnes with their medium dislike. They still don't like each other. Tina and Marissa with a slight dislike now. Marissa and Caleb with a slight bond. Tina and Dennis with a slight bond. Tina and Caleb with a slight bond. Caleb and Agnes with a slight bond. Hector and Caleb with a slight dislike. And then Tina and Agnes with a slight bond. Okay. On the Blue Tribe, we have Nancy and Mickey with a mutual medium dislike. Oh no. When did this happen? Did they have that fight? Yeah, they had that fight, right. So Mickey may be digging their own grave. They could go out here soon, maybe. But then we have Mickey and Ian with a slight dislike as well. Kiyoshi and Ian with a slight dislike. Ian doesn't like Nancy either. Nancy doesn't like Ian. This tribe, everybody hates each other. But we have Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond, and then Nancy and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. So Kiyoshi Ito actually, even though he was out on the vote last time they went to tribal, he does have the best relationships in this tribe. Let's go to reward. We have the red tribe winning reward. We have the blue tribe winning reward. They win crap. I'm not going to read this every single time. I mean, the rewards don't matter, to be honest. Let's go to immunity. Red tribe wins, and so does green tribe. So the blue tribe, the disaster tribe, they are going to go to tribal. They all hate each other. There's 4 of them left. Let's see what's going on the beaches. Arturo and Bernard have a small fight, which has a lasting impact. Oh no. Can we get alliances? Come on. Brand Steel? Come on. On the green tribe, we have Agnes and Tina finding something in common. And then on the blue tribe, we have Ian resting in camp to restore his energy. Okay, I guess we can just go to tribal. I think Ian might be done here, but we shall see. All right. We have the blue tribe here, down to 4, Ian, Kiyoshi, Mickey, and Nancy. It is time to vote. The first vote is gonna go to Nancy Landgrab. 1 vote Nancy. Second vote goes to Mickey. 1 vote Mickey, 1 vote Nancy. 2 votes left. And the third vote goes to Nancy. That's 2 votes Nancy, 1 vote Mickey, 1 vote left. And the 4th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars, it is Nancy Landgrab. She caught all the votes here. I'm a little bit surprised that this happened. But Nancy, the tribe has spoken. A finalist on her original run. This time around, she was just fighting everyone. The real Nancy Landgrab came out and she became her unlikable self. Catches every single vote here. Unanimous vote. She throws a vote on Mickey on her way out. We'll move on to episode number 5. All right, now we have the blue tribe down to 3. Let's see what's going on the beaches. Emilia is starting to like Arturo. And then Kasim and Bella with their small bond. Bernard and Arturo with a medium dislike now, since they were fighting. Arturo with a small bond toward Emilia. Bernard and Bella with a small bond. Bella seems to like Emilia, and the feeling is mutual. Kasim and Emilia with a slight bond. Emilia and Bernard with a slight dislike. And then Bella does not like Arturo. Alright. On the green tribe, we still have this alliance. We have Tina and Agnes with a medium bond. We have Marissa and Agnes with a medium dislike. Dennis and Agnes with a small bond. Tina and Agnes now up to a medium. So Agnes likes her more than she does like Dennis, who is in her alliance. That's kind of interesting. Hector and Dennis with a small bond. Tina doesn't like Marissa. Marissa also doesn't like Tina. And Marissa and Dennis with a slight bond. Hector and Caleb with a slight dislike. Marissa and Hector with a slight bond. And then Tina and Hector with a slight bond as well. Okay. On the blue tribe, we have Mickey and Ian not liking each other. We have Kiyoshi and Ian not liking each other. But we have Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. So I think Ian is done. He just has to hope that they win, to be honest. But we have a reward challenge. Blue tribe wins reward, which is fishing spear, hooks, and mask. They win the 3rd of 3 clues to their rice box. Nice. The green tribe also wins reward. And the losing tribe, the red tribe, is going to be dissolved. So everybody is going to split off. The blue tribe gets first pick and they decide to pick Bernard. I mean, Comp Beast, very smart choice here. Green tribe decides to choose Emilia. Blue tribe then decides to go with Bella. And then the blue tribe again picks Arturo. Why is the blue tribe going again and again? I guess because they're down in numbers, whatever. Emilia goes on the green tribe, everybody else goes on blue. That's basically the gist of things. So we have new tribes here. On the green tribe, we have Agnes Crumplebottom, Caleb Bator, Dennis Kim, Hector Laurent, Marissa Tracy, Tina Tinkler, and now Emilia Ernest entering this tribe. Then on the blue tribe, we have still on blue Ian Moody, Kiyoshi Ito, Mickey Armelino, and then the red tribe members that are joining, Arturo Lin, Bella Goth, Bernard, and Kasim Bunma. And let's go to immunity. The Green Tribe, they win immunity. So Emilia, she might have been in trouble since she's the only person from her original tribe on this tribe, but she doesn't have to worry, at least for one episode. Let's go to the beaches. On the Green Tribe, we have an alliance. Caleb and Tina, they bond slightly and decide to form an alliance, which is composed of Agnes Crumplebottom, Caleb Bator, Emilia Ernest entering this tribe, immediately getting some footing in the game here, and then Tina Tinker, of course. So Tina is definitely pulling an Agnes here, but I don't really know why Emilia is here, but maybe they just didn't like the other Green Tribe members and they were like, all right, we got some fresh blood. Let's get her in some, let's work with her. I don't know. On the Blue Tribe, we have Ian impressing the rest of the team. He was in trouble, but I guess people might be liking him now. And then we have Arturo and Mickey bonding slightly, which has a lasting impact. All right. This tribe is going to go to Tribal. We have no alliances. Let's just go to Tribal, see what happens. All right. We got the new Blue Tribe here. Arturo, Bella, Bernard, Ian, Kasim, Kiyoshi, and Mickey. It is time to vote. The first vote goes to Bella. That's 1 vote Bella. Next vote goes to Kasim. 1 vote Bella, 1 vote Kasim. 5 votes left. And the third vote goes to Bella. That's 2 votes Bella, 1 vote Kasim. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Bella. That's 3 votes Bella, 1 vote Kasim. 3 votes left. No! Is Bella gonna get voted out? That would suck, to be honest. And the 5th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars, it's Bella! No! Bella the tribe has spoken. The All-Stars curse has officially started. The winners, they're gonna get clipped one by one by one. Bella is voted out in a unanimous vote. Bella was for Kasim. Why did she do that? I thought she liked him, but apparently not well enough. Whatever. I'm also noticing that like they are just left and right voting out women. All of the women are getting voted out of this game. This is a very anti-women season. People would hate this season on Twitter. All right, episode number 6. We've got the Green Tribe at 7, Blue Tribe now at 6. On the Green Tribe, we have the Agnes and Dennis alliance, and then we have this bigger alliance that was just formed in the last episode. It's Agnes, Caleb, Emilia, and Tina. Now we have Dennis feeling a strong bond toward Agnes, but Agnes only feeling a medium bond toward Dennis. So they're still not like fully together again, but they are bonding again. So they are repairing that relationship after their fight. Tina and Agnes still with their medium bond. Marissa and Agnes with their medium dislike still. Then we have Hector and Dennis with a small bond. Tina and Caleb with a small bond. Hector and Caleb with a medium dislike. Marissa and Dennis with a slight bond, and Marissa seems to like Emilia, and then Dennis and Caleb with a slight dislike. Okay. On the other beach, we have Ian and Bernard with a medium bond. We have Mickey and Arturo with a small bond. Bernard and Arturo with a medium dislike. Kiyoshi and Arturo with a small bond. And then Mickey and Ian with a slight dislike. Kiyoshi doesn't like Bernard. And then Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. Kasim and Ian with a slight bond. Kiyoshi and Ian with a slight dislike. And then Kasim and Arturo with a slight bond. Okay. So I'm seeing that the former Blue Tribe members, they are kind of ingratiating themselves a little bit better with the Red Tribe members than they are with each other. And the Red Tribe members, they seem to like them back, so that's pretty good. The Blue Tribe members, they might stick through a few votes if they go back to Tribal, maybe, I don't know. On the reward challenge, we have the Blue Tribe winning reward. They win shish kebabs and other items in the basket, okay? But immunity goes to the Blue Tribe. They are not going back to Tribal. The Green Tribe is going to go to Tribal. Let's go to their beach first. We have Emilia and Marissa bonding slightly. And then we have Tina with a major meltdown. And the big alliance, it is gone. But the Agnes and Dennis alliance, Hector decides to join that alliance. All right, so this was a bit of a slow burn because Hector, he was getting in with both Agnes and Dennis at one point, but it never like amounted to anything until now. He was able to very slowly pull himself into this alliance. Honestly, nice job, Hector. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. This big alliance dissolving, though, that is not going to be great. Like, they didn't even last one vote. But I guess Tina had that major meltdown, and now they're like done with her. Let's go to the Blue Beach. We have Bernard and Kiyoshi with a major fight. Okay. We'll just go to Tribal. All right, we have the Green Tribe at their first Tribal here. Agnes, Caleb, Dennis, Emilia, Hector, Marissa, and Tina. None of these people, aside from Amelia, have gone to tribal before, so it'll be exciting to see what they do. It is time to vote, and the first vote is gonna go to Caleb. That's one vote, Caleb. Are they voting out the damn winners? No, stop. I know this is All-Stars, but you didn't have to literally be All-Stars. All right, anyway, the next vote goes to Caleb as well. 2 votes Caleb, 5 votes left. Next vote goes to Tina. That's 2 was Caleb, 1 was Tina. Next one goes to Tina. We're tied. 2 was Caleb, 2 was Tina. Maybe Caleb can survive this vote. And the next one goes to Tina. That's 3 votes Tina, 2 votes Caleb, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Caleb. We're tied again. 3 was Caleb, 3 was Tina. 1 vote left. And the 6th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars is going to be Caleb Vitor. No! This truly is All-Stars. Caleb the Tribe has spoken. Anti-winner sentiment. They are just getting caught one by one. Mickey is probably going to be in trouble now. Tina had that major meltdown, but still survived somehow. So let's look at the vote breakdown. We have the Caleb votes. They are Agnes, Dennis, Hector, and Tina. So it's that alliance. They pull in Tina for this vote. I mean, Agnes does have that connection to Tina. And they're just like, let's get rid of the damn winner. Take him out. Goodbye, Caleb. But Tina votes are Caleb, Amelia, and Marissa. Marissa, honestly, forgot she was on this season. For a second there. She's a little bit purple here. I mean, she's just not really doing much on this season. She's only really fighting with Agnes, and that's it. We'll move on to the next episode number 7. The tribes, they are tied once again. Let's go to the beaches. All right, we got this alliance. It's only a loyalty of 6, so I don't know how strong this alliance is, but we have Tina and Agnes with a medium bond. We have Marissa and Agnes with a medium dislike. We have Hector and Dennis with a medium bond. Now we have Marissa and Amelia with a medium bond. I mean, they just voted together. They were just left out of the vote, so I feel like that makes sense. Marissa maybe is like, okay, I gotta get something going on here. These people, they don't like me. I'll pull in the outsider. Something has to get done here. Dennis and Agnes, though, they have a medium bond. Tina and Dennis with a medium dislike. That's not good. When did that happen? Oh, it's probably because of the meltdown, right? Yeah, that could be a source of discourse in their tribe. Since Tina has that bond with Agnes and Dennis are in that alliance, maybe that's not great. But Marissa and Dennis, they have a slight bond. Tina and Hector have a slight bond. Marissa and Hector with a slight bond. And then Hector and Amelia with a slight dislike. So Hector not welcoming in the newcomer. He's like, you're red tribe, you're not green tribe. Get out of here. But on the other beach, we have no alliances. Ian and Bernard have a medium bond. Kiyoshi and Bernard have a medium dislike. We have Mickey and Arturo with a small bond. Bernard and Arturo with a medium dislike. Then Kiyoshi and Arturo with a small bond. Mickey and Ian with a slight dislike. Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. Kasim and Ian with a slight bond. And Mickey doesn't like Bernard still. Kiyoshi, however, is feeling a bond toward Kasim. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on this tribe, but let's just go to immunity, which the blue tribe, they win immunity, and they decide to kidnap Hector, which I guess he's not going to go to tribal. Okay, so Hector also safe from tribal tonight. Let's go to the green tribe beach. We have a new alliance. It is Agnes, Dennis, and Tina. Agnes and Dennis are very much the power duo of this tribe, but they pull in Tina officially into an alliance. This is definitely Agnes pulling the strings here. Honestly, Agnes, is she playing the best game? I think she might be playing the best game up to this point. But let's go to the blue tribe, the men's tribe. We have Arturo and Ian with a small fight, and we have our first alliance on this tribe. Finally, it is Bernard and Ian Moody. They are linking together based on their shared dislike for Arturo, I guess. I don't know. But Kiyoshi, he works hard at camp and becomes tired. All right, let's go to tribal with the green tribe. We have only 5 of the green tribe members here. Agnes, Dennis, Amelia, Marissa, and Tina. Of course, Hector, he is chilling on the other beach. But it is time to vote. The first vote is gonna go to Marissa. That's 1 vote, Marissa. Next vote goes to Amelia. 1 vote Amelia, 1 vote Marissa, the 2 people on the outs. Yeah, it's not going to be great for them, but the next one goes to Marissa. That's 2 votes Marissa, 1 vote Amelia, 2 votes left. And the next one goes to Marissa, 7th person voter out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. Marissa, the tribe, has spoken. I don't know. She was just not able to infiltrate this tribe the same way she did on her first run. She pretty much butted head with Agnes from the beginning, and that was her death sentence. Like, Agnes is running this tribe, and if you're not on her good side, then you're out of here. So it's a unanimous vote against Marissa. Marissa was for Amelia for some reason, even though they were like bonding. I feel like I would have thrown a vote on someone else, but maybe she was like, well, if they try to do a vote split, like, I might as well just throw a vote on Amelia and hope that they vote split in my favor or something. I don't know. Let's go to episode number 8. All right, the green tribe is now down to 5. Hector, he's back on that beach, I think. I don't know. Let's just go to the beaches. We have the green tribe here. The 2 Agnes and Dennis alliances are here. We have Agnes, Dennis, and Hector. And then we have Agnes, Dennis, and Tina. Then we have Tina and Agnes with a strong bond now. Dennis and Agnes with a medium bond. Hector and Dennis with a medium bond. And then Tina and Dennis, they don't like each other, even though they're in this alliance together. Is this alliance gonna stick? I don't think so. Probably not. This is very much mirroring Tina's original run. She was also aligned with someone that she didn't like for like half the season, at least most of the pre-merge. But instead of Nina, it's now Dennis. Then we have Tina and Hector with a small bond. We have Tina and Amelia with a slight dislike, Hector and Amelia with a slight dislike, and then Hector and Agnes with a slight bond, Amelia and Agnes with a slight dislike, and Amelia and Dennis with a slight bond. Okay. Amelia, very much on the outs here. I mean, she enters the tribe as the sole Red Tribe member. I imagine she's not going to be in that good of a spot, but on the blue tribe, we have this newly formed alliance between Bernard and Ian. We have now Bernard with a strong dislike toward Kiyoshi. Okay. We have Ian and Bernard with a medium bond. We have Mickey and Arturo with a medium bond. We have Kiyoshi with a medium dislike toward Bernard. So Bernard disliking Kiyoshi more than Kiyoshi is disliking Bernard. Then we have Bernard and Arturo with a medium dislike. We have Kiyoshi and Kasim with a medium dislike. Ian and Arturo with a medium dislike. Mickey and Ian with a slight dislike, and Mickey and Bernard with a slight dislike, and then Mickey and Kiyoshi with a slight bond. But anyway, the blue tribe, they win reward, and they get to raid the other tribe. Alright. But on immunity, we have the blue tribe winning immunity again, which means the green tribe is going to go to their second consecutive tribal, right? Maybe... Is it second? It might be the third. I don't know. I kind of forget. Anyway, let's go to the beaches. On the green tribe, we have nothing happening. Okay, Amelia, she's done. Let's go to the blue tribe. We have another alliance. It is going to be Arturo, Kiyoshi, and Mickey. Kiyoshi and Mickey, they are pulling in Arturo here. So finally, some movement on the blue tribe. Let's go to tribal. All right, we got the green tribe here. They just cannot win. It is time to vote, and I'll read the votes. First vote is going to go to Amelia. Second vote is going to go to Amelia. Third vote is going to go to Tina. 2 votes Amelia, 1 vote Tina, 2 votes left. And the 8th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. It is Amelia Ernest. Tribe has spoken. Very much not a surprise. I mean, she got kind of dealt an impossible hand here, getting tribe swapped onto a tribe that is completely full aside from her. Unanimous vote against Amelia. She throws a vote on Tina. We'll just move on to episode number 9. All right, we got the green tribe down to 4 now. Only former green tribe members on their tribe now. Blue tribe at 6. However, we do have a twist, which is going to be a tribe swap. And the new tribes are going to be remaining on the green tribe. We have Agnes and Dennis. And then we have this newly formed alliance getting tribe swapped together onto the green tribe. It is Arturo, Kiyoshi, and Mickey. This is very unfortunate for Agnes and Dennis if they lose. Swap screwed? Perhaps. We will find out. But on the new blue tribe, we have remaining on blue, Bernard, Ian, and Kasim. And then we have green tribe members joining their tribe, Hector and Tina. All right, let's go to the beaches. So on the green tribe, we have Agnes and Dennis together in 2 separate alliances. We have this alliance. We now have Mickey and Arturo with a mutual strong bond. We have Dennis and Agnes with a mutual medium bond. And then we have Mickey and Kiyoshi with a mutual slight bond. They only have a slight bond, really? They've been on the same tribe for like the entire time. I feel like it should be a little bit better than that. How is Mickey bonding more with Arturo at this point? We do, however, have Dennis and Arturo with a slight bond. We have Mickey and Agnes with a slight bond. We have Kiyoshi with a slight bond toward Agnes. And then Kiyoshi and Arturo, they have a slight dislike. And Mickey and Dennis with a slight bond. So this tribe mostly liking each other. It's only like Kiyoshi and Arturo not liking each other. But of course they are in that alliance together, so that could be some drama. Like maybe Kiyoshi jumps ship. Maybe he betrays Mickey and Arturo. I mean, he doesn't really like Mickey that much either. He could link up with Agnes and Dennis and take out Arturo or something. I don't know. It could be interesting if they go to tribal. Let's go to the other tribe. So we have Hector and Tina in separate alliances with Agnes and Dennis, now by themselves on this tribe. We have Bernard and Ian sticking together on this tribe, and they have a strong bond toward one another. We have Tina and Kasim. They are reunited. Of course, we're on the same season together, Sims 4 Survivor Worldwide. They are linking back up together with their strong bond. Can they do a redo of Worldwide? We shall see. But we have Tina and Hector with small bond. We have Tina with a slight dislike toward Bernard. Bernard with a slight dislike toward Tina. Bernard with a slight dislike toward Kasim. And then Tina and Ian with a slight bond. Kasim and Ian with a slight bond. Hector with a slight bond toward Ian. And then Kasim with a slight dislike toward Bernard. So Bernard not really liked on this tribe, to be honest. Aside from by Ian. Ian seems to like Bernard, but nobody else. Doesn't really say how Hector feels about Bernard. So maybe he likes him. I don't know. Let's go to immunity. Yeah, immunity. We have the blue tribe winning immunity. So the green tribe, the one with more alliances, they're gonna go to tribal. But Kiyoshi and Mickey, they find something in common. So Mickey may be doing some work here to pull Kiyoshi back in, making sure Kiyoshi doesn't flip. Will it pay off? We will find out later. Let's go to the blue tribe beach. Tina is completely worn out, but it's not giving up. All right, we'll just go to tribal. So we got the new green tribe here. It is Agnes, Arturo, Dennis, Kiyoshi, and Mickey. It is time to vote. The first vote is going to go to Arturo. That's 1 vote, Arturo. Second vote goes to Dennis. 1 vote, Arturo. 1 vote, Dennis. 3 votes left. And the third vote goes to Arturo. So that's 2 votes, Arturo. 1 vote, Dennis. 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Dennis. We're tied. 2 votes, Arturo. 2 votes, Dennis. 1 vote left, and the 9th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars is going to be Dennis Kim. Tribe has spoken. The former Blue Tribe Alliance, they stuck together. They vote out Dennis Kim here. Dennis and Agnes, their duo is officially split up. Dennis Kim very much swap screwed here, which is unfortunate, but that's the game. Goes out 9th here. Of course, he and Agnes vote for Arturo. The Blue Tribe members, they vote out Dennis. Yeah, he didn't really stand a chance. But we will move on to episode number 10. All right, we got the final 9 here. Let's go to the beaches. We have Agnes by herself in 2 separate alliances that Dennis was on, but he's gone now, so RP. We now have Mickey with an unbreakable relationship toward Arturo. All right, but feelings not mutual. Arturo only with a strong bond toward Mickey. Mickey now with a medium bond toward Kiyoshi, and feeling is mutual. Kiyoshi also with a medium bond toward Mickey. And then we have Mickey and Agnes with a slight bond. Kiyoshi and Arturo, they still don't like each other. And then Kiyoshi does not like Agnes either. Okay. On the other beach, we have Hector by himself, Tina by herself, Bernard and Ian together. They now have an unbreakable relationship. We have Tina and Kasim with their strong bond. The worldwide duo sticking together. We have Tina and Hector with a small bond. We have Kasim with a slight bond toward Hector. Then we have Kasim and Bernard with a slight dislike. And then Bernard with a slight dislike toward Tina. Bernard still not liked on this camp. And then Ian and Hector with a slight bond. Kasim and Ian with a slight bond as well. All right, however, we are going to go to reward. The 9 castaways are playing individually instead of as 2 tribes, even though they are not merged. They have to dive down to retrieve a pot. The player without a pot is eliminated after 3 rounds. They are diving for a heavy crate in the final and must take it to shore. 2 players are booted in each of the 3 preliminary rounds. Okay, Ian wins. Congrats. And he wins a deep sea fishing trip, which he's gonna have to share with 1 player from each tribe, and he decides to take Kiyoshi and Bernard. All right, but we are merged. If it will press, we're merged. So this is the best of the best merged tribe. Of course, this is the best of the best. One would think. So the people who made the merge, we have Agnes Crumplebottom just scraping by. We have Arturo Lynn, we have Bernard, we have Hector Laurent, we have Ian Moody, Kazabuma, Kiyoshi Ito, Mickey Yarmolino, the only winner entering the merge, and then Tina Tinker. Alright, should we make a prediction here? Who's gonna win? I think Kiyoshi. I think Kiyoshi Ito is gonna win. I think he's played a really good game, although we do have some alliances still in play. We have Kazum and Tina. They might be linking together officially once we get to the beach. I don't know. But let's go to the immunity challenge. Let's find out who wins immunity. The first individual immunity. It is Kiyoshi and Mickey. There are 2 immunities on offer here. So it says it was like a men and women thing, but then it says here any 2 players can win immunity. So I guess we found out what will happen if a non-binary person wins the men versus women thing. It just says any 2 players can win immunity. So great, that's what happens. Kiyoshi and Mickey stay from tribal tonight. Let's go to the beach. All right, we have Kazum and Kiyoshi finding something in common. And then we have Kazum and Mickey bonding strongly. And we have a very big alliance forming. Okay. It is Bernard, it is Hector, Ian, Kazum, Mickey, and Tina. What can we read into this? We have, it seems like Kazum is pulling in Mickey at least. And of course, Kazum and Tina, they are back together. Gonna make something happen here at the merge. We have Bernard and Ian, the duo that was in an alliance together, and then Hector for some reason is here also. I don't know what he's doing here, but I guess he's been on the same beach as everyone on this tribe aside from Mickey. So we will just go to tribal, I guess. First merge tribal of the season. We have the best of the best tribe here. Agnes, Arturo, Bernard, Hector, Ian, Kazum, Kiyoshi, Mickey, and Tina. Kiyoshi has a necklace, Mickey also with a necklace. They cannot be voted for tonight. It is time to vote. The first vote is gonna go to Agnes. 1 vote Agnes. Next vote goes to Agnes. 2 votes Agnes. And the next vote goes to Arturo. That's 2 votes Agnes, 1 vote Arturo, 6 votes left. The next vote goes to Arturo. We're tied. 2 votes Agnes, 2 votes Arturo, 5 votes left. And the next vote goes to Agnes. That's 3 votes Agnes, 2 votes Arturo, 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Arturo. We're tied again. 3 votes Agnes, 3 votes Arturo, 3 votes left. The next vote goes to Arturo. That's 4 votes Arturo, 3 votes Agnes, 2 votes left. And the 10th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars and first member of the jury, it is Arturo Lynn. Arturo, the tribe has spoken. It's probably that big alliance voting for him, right? Yeah, pretty much. Them plus Agnes. Although Kiyoshi votes with Arturo. So Arturo, Kiyoshi, and Mickey, they were that alliance, and they vote for Agnes here, trying to finish the job that they started on the post-swap Green Tribe, but couldn't get it done. Instead, Arturo goes out here, I guess. I mean, he is a bit of a comp beast on his original season. Maybe they didn't want him to get going in this season. Just clip him out here immediately. He was also not well liked on this season, so unfortunate for him, but we will move on to episode number 11. We have the final 8 here. Let's see how the relationships are. So Agnes still has her connections to Hector and Tina. I guess that's what is keeping her in the game, because she's not in that big alliance, but Hector and Tina are both in that big alliance. So of course they would vote out Arturo instead of Agnes. So Agnes, even though she's kind of drawing dead a little bit here, if this big alliance sticks together, she does have some ways out if she's able to have the alliances that she made in the pre-merge work for her and help her move further in the game. Then we have Bernard and Ian. They are now up to a 9th strength. They are sticking together. Also, unbreakable relationship, as we can see down here. We have Kiyoshi and Mickey with their final 2 now. Arturo, he's gone. He was in that alliance. They're now up to a 7. That's not too bad. But we have the big alliance. Bernard, Hector, Ian, Kasim, Mickey, and Tina. This is a very shaky alliance. They are only at a 5 strength. There are also only 2 people not in this alliance, and they are Kiyoshi and Agnes, and they are aligned with various members of this alliance. So I don't think they are expendable to some of the members of the alliance. So I don't think this alliance is going to stick together for another vote. But we have Kiyoshi and Bernard with an extreme hatred toward one another. Okay. Tina with a strong bond toward Kasim, and then also Kasim with a strong bond toward Tina. I don't know why this is not mutual. Tina and Agnes with a mutual strong bond. All right. Mickey and Kiyoshi with a medium bond. Mickey and Kasim with a medium bond. This is kind of new. I don't think Mickey and Kasim had any relationship prior, but Mickey doing some work here. Kiyoshi and Kasim with a small bond. Kiyoshi and Hector with a medium dislike. And then Mickey and Ian with a medium dislike. Okay. At the reward challenge, we have a group 1 winning reward. It is Agnes, Kiyoshi, Mickey, and Tina. And they get some crap. They get the letters from home and can compete for individual immunity. Oh, so I guess this is like a 2-part thing. So these 4, they're going to compete for immunity. Let's see who wins. It is Mickey. They win again. I mean, as the only winner on the season left, they are gonna have to be as safe as they possibly can. They also win a full video from home, which they can give up so everyone receives their letters, but they decide to have their video and eat it too. Kind of a dick move, but Mickey, do whatever. You've already won. Who cares? Let's go to the beach. We have Agnes and Bernard bond strongly. We have Ian with a major meltdown, and then we have Mickey leaving the alliance, doing what they do best, not sticking with an alliance for more than a single vote. Kind of their MO. Let's just go to tribal. Alright, we got the final 8 here, and we have Mickey with the necklace. They cannot be voted for tonight. It is time to vote. First vote is gonna go to Ian. That's 1 vote Ian. Second vote goes to Kiyoshi. 1 vote Ian, 1 vote Kiyoshi. Third vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 2 votes Kiyoshi, 1 vote Ian. Fourth vote is gonna go to Ian. We're tied. 2 votes Ian, 2 votes Kiyoshi. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 3 votes Kiyoshi, 2 votes Ian, 3 votes left. Next vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 4 votes Kiyoshi, 2 votes Ian, 2 votes left. And the 11th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Star. Second member of the jury, it is Kiyoshi Ito. That's 5. That's enough. Tribe has spoken. There goes my prediction winner pick. I was wrong. Yeah, he's gone. Honestly, I thought this alliance was going to break up, but instead his number 1 in the game just stuck by him instead of the entire alliance breaking up. So they are the ones voting for him here. Kiyoshi and Mickey, they throw a vote on Ian. Very unfortunate. I thought Kiyoshi was playing a pretty strong game, but they just ended up on the wrong side of the votes here. We'll move on to the next episode. I'm gonna make a new prediction, I guess, for a winner. So we got the final 7 here. We got Agnes, Bernard, Hector, Ian, Kasim, Mickey, and Tina. Honestly, it could be Tina. It could be Tina or Kasim. I think one of the worldwide people are gonna win. I feel like they have the strongest relationships in the game at the moment. Agnes might be drawing dead. Mickey, after leaving that alliance, might be drawing dead. I honestly have no idea what Bernard is doing. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go to the beach. So we got our alliances here. Agnes and Hector, they are together. Agnes and Tina, they are also together. They're up to an 8 now. That's pretty good. Bernard and Ian are now down to a 7. They were at like a 9, right? That's not great. Anyway, Tina and Agnes with a mutual strong bond. Tina and Kasim with a mutual strong bond. Oh, I forgot to talk about the alliance. They're down to 5 now. Bernard, Hector, Ian, Kasim, Tina, of course, Mickey out of that alliance. But yeah, let's go back to the relationships. We got Ian and Bernard with a medium bond. Bernard and Agnes with a medium bond. Mickey and Kaza with a medium bond, and then Agnes with a medium dislike toward Ian. Mickey and Ian with a mutual medium dislike. Hector and Agnes with a mutual small bond. And Casim and Ian with a medium dislike. Nobody likes Ian. What the hell? And Mickey and Bernard with a mutual medium dislike. Okay, so this duo of Bernard and Ian, they are not well liked on this tribe. Although Agnes does seem to like Bernard, so that's something. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very strange social climate in this game here at the merge. I feel like Agnes, like she's outside of this big alliance, but I feel like this alliance is so shaky. Somehow they keep sticking together, but I don't think they're gonna stick together much longer. They've got to be breaking up. Let's go to reward. Mickey has one reward. They win an overnight spa visit and swimsuits from luggage. All right. But immunity is going to go to Mickey also. Third consecutive immunity win for Mickey Yarmelino. They are like, these people are going to get my ass out as soon as I don't win immunity. I might as well just like try my best to not get voted out of the game. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do as a previous winner. Props to you, Mickey. Cannot be voted for tonight. Let's go to the beach. We have Tina with a major meltdown. And she almost quits the game, but she is gonna decide to stay. We also have Mickey impressing the rest of the team. And then we have Agnes and Kasim with a minor disagreement. And then Mickey working hard at camp and becomes tired. Is Mickey gonna be a two-time winner? Could that happen? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, stranger things have happened. Let's go to tribal. We've got the final 7 here. Agnes, Bernard, Hector, Ian, Kasim, Mickey, and Tina. Mickey, of course, with the immunity necklace, once again cannot be voted for. Everybody else is eligible. It is time to vote. And the first vote is going to go to Ian. That's 1 vote Ian. Second vote goes to Agnes. 1 vote Agnes, 1 vote Ian. Third vote goes to Agnes. That's 2 votes Agnes, 1 vote Ian. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ian. We're tied. 2 votes Agnes, 2 votes Ian, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Agnes. That's 3 votes Agnes, 2 votes Ian, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Ian. We're tied again. 3 votes Agnes, 3 votes Ian, 1 vote left. And the 12th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. Third member of the jury is going to be Ian Moody. Ian, the tribe has spoken. The alliance, they have officially turned on one another. Honestly, not surprising. No one really liked Ian, so I figured if anyone was going to get the boot on that alliance, it was going to be Ian. He goes out here. Who are the Ian votes? It is Agnes, Hector, Mickey, and Tina. So it is Agnes and her 2 allies, and then Mickey tags along to that as well. Bernard, Ian, and Kasim, they vote for Agnes. Honestly, a little bit surprising that Kasim and Tina are not voting together, but I guess they're not like officially in an alliance aside from that one big one. But Ian takes the hit here. Let's go to the final 6, episode number 13. So we got the final 6 here. Agnes, Crumplebottom, Bernard, Hector Laurent, Kasim Bulma, Mickey Yarmelino, and Tina Tinker. Honestly, like Bernard, I'm surprised he's still here. I'm also surprised that he has not won an immunity yet. Because he was such a comp piece on his season. And the fact that nobody is like concerned about it, that's a little bit surprising, to be honest. But let's look at the social climate of the game. We have Agnes with her 2 alliances, her 2 final 2s. Honestly, Agnes, if she's able to really hold on to these alliances, she might keep slipping past and maybe she just makes it to the end. I don't know. It could happen. Then we have Bernard, Hector, Kasim, and Tina still in that alliance, even though like half of them just betrayed that alliance and voted out Ian. Tina and Kasim, they have their strong bond. Mickey and Kasim with their medium bond. We have Bernard and Agnes with a medium bond as well. Tina and Mickey with a medium dislike. Oh, that's new. This might be a result of Tina's meltdown. We have Tina and Agnes with a medium bond. Mickey and Hector with a small bond. Hector and Agnes with a small bond. Kasim and Agnes with a medium dislike. And then Mickey and Bernard with a medium dislike. And then Tina and Hector with a slight bond. Alright, Tina, even though she had that major meltdown, it did not affect too many relationships. It's only affecting the one with Mickey. So maybe she gets away with it. Let's find out. At reward, we have Mickey winning reward again. Mickey absolute copies on this season. They decide to bring Chasm with them to reward, and they win an overnight stay with a loved one. All right, but can they go for a 4th immunity win? Let's see. They do! Oh my god, Mickey Yarmelino, absolute compies of this season. 4th immunity win, will be safe from tribal tonight. Let's go to the beach. We see Agnes and Chasm finding something in common, which has a lasting impact. Chasm and Agnes, they were fighting just like a second ago. Like, they didn't like each other, but now they might be coming together. Maybe Chasm trying to build up that jury vote. We have Chasm and Tina bonding strongly. Unsurprising. I mean, the Worldwide Alliance, they are thick as thieves. And then we have Chasm resting at camp, restoring his energy. Okay. This is the Chasm episode. Is this the turning point into Chasm's winners edit? I don't know. Perhaps I would not be surprised if he won. Like, he has played a very good social game up to this point. I think I'd vote for him. But let's go to Tribal. We got the final 6 here. Mickey with the necklace, once again, cannot be voted for. Everybody else is available. It is time to vote. The first vote, it goes to Hector. That's 1 vote Hector. Second vote goes to Agnes. 1 vote Agnes, 1 vote Hector, 4 votes left. Third vote is gonna go to Agnes. 2 votes Agnes, 1 vote Hector, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Agnes. That's 3 votes Agnes, 1 vote Hector, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Hector. That's 3 votes Agnes, 2 votes Hector, 1 vote left. And the 13th person voter out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars and 4th member of the jury is gonna be Agnes Crumplebottom. Tribe has spoken. I guess she was betrayed by her ally, Hector. He did not stick by her. I'm assuming Tina did. She absolutely did, yeah. So that big alliance, they are the only ones remaining now. Of course, Mickey still not in that alliance because they left that alliance, but everybody else still in that alliance. They are remaining. But Agnes Crumplebottom, she had a very good run. Was a lot more strategic this time around. Last time she was just kind of there, but this time she was like, let's put pedal to the metal, make some alliances, form some bonds. And unfortunately, after losing Dennis, her number 1, that was just kind of it for her. So she goes out here. Let's move on to the next episode, episode number 14, the final 5 here. We've got Bernard, Hector, Chasm, Mickey, and Tina. I think Bernard is gonna get voted out here, but of course, if Mickey does not win immunity, they have to go. They gotta go. Like, 4 immunity wins, like, come on. I'm very much leaning toward Chasm winning this season. I think he has played such a good game. He has, like, had all of the bonds throughout. I'm gonna stick by my winner pick, and that's gonna be the last prediction I make. Chasm Buma is gonna be the winner of this season. Let's go to the beach. We got the alliance still here. This is now the only alliance in the game. Tina and Chasm, they have an unbreakable relationship now. We're back, baby. Worldwide Final 2 Alliance. There's no Ava Harjo to stop them now. They're gonna make it to the end together. One of them is gonna win. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe not. But we also have Mickey and Chasm with a medium bond. Tina and Mickey with a medium dislike. All right. And then Chasm and Bernard with a medium bond. Mickey and Hector with a small bond. Mickey with a medium dislike toward Bernard, and vice versa. And we have Tina and Hector with a slight bond, Tina and Bernard with a slight dislike, and Chasm and Hector with a slight bond. So Bernard is still not liked on this tribe. Aside from with Chasm seems to like him, but Chasm also likes, like, everybody, so I don't know. Does he like Hector? Doesn't say. Oh, wait, here. Slight bond. He likes him, but not, like, super much. Okay. Let's go to reward. We have Mickey. How? They are unstoppable. They win reward again, and they take Chasm with them again to their reward, whatever. This is the car reward. All right. Let's go to immunity. Does Mickey Yarmelino go 5 for 5? I'm afraid. I'm afraid to press it. Let's find out. It is gonna be Mickey Yarmelino has officially beat the record. Comp Beast of the season has destroyed the record, to be honest. So, once again, cannot be voted for. I promise that I did not skew the stats. I did not change them at all. I don't know why Mickey is winning everything. This was not planned. But let's just go to the beach. We have Hector and Mickey with a major fight. So that's not going to be promising for Hector here. I mean, Mickey, of course, cannot be voted for. So maybe they are able to flip the votes onto Hector now. Let's find out. We have the merged tribe back at tribal. Mickey with a necklace cannot be voted for. 5th time in a row. Is Mickey just gonna comp their way to the end? Maybe. What a boring season, but also kind of exciting. If they win every single immunity win, like, that would be wild. But it is time to vote. And the first vote is gonna go to Chasm. 1 vote Chasm. Second vote goes to Chasm. That's 2 votes Chasm. 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Bernard. 2 votes Chasm. 1 vote Bernard. 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Bernard. That's 2 votes Bernard, 2 votes Chasm, 1 vote left. And the next person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. 5th member of the jury is gonna be Bernard. Yeah. Honestly, surprised Chasm even caught 2 votes instead of just 1. But I guess Hector also threw a vote on Chasm here. All right. I mean, Chasm is a threat to win, so I don't blame him. But Bernard takes the hit here. Had a very quiet game this time around. They had a very explosive game in their first run here with their 4 immunity wins. But of course, Mickey is hogging all of the immunity wins this season. So Bernard could not get anything done. He goes out here. Tribe has spoken. We'll move on to the finale. We have the final 4 here. Hector Laurent. He's played a pretty strategically strong game, but not an especially socially strong game. I feel like he hasn't really made too many alliances, had too many allies. He's been kind of a divisive figure on this season. But he did form that alliance with Agnes and Dennis. He did worm his way into the big alliance, so he does have some footing in the game here. Then we have Kazem Bulma, social king of the season. He had kind of a rocky start, but after that, he was just able to worm his way into the social strategy of the game. Everybody loves him. I think he's the biggest threat to win. If it weren't for Mickey Yarmolino, very unexpected comp beast of this season. They won 2 immunity wins on their original run, but other than that, weren't like the strongest comp beast out there. Like, that's not exactly what they were known for in their winning game. But of course, a previous winner entering the finale, if they can comp their way to the end, I think they win handily. Like, no doubt, take just every single vote, unanimous vote. But then finally, we have Tina Tinker. Once again, Chasm's right-hand woman. Been right there with him ever since they swapped onto the same tribe. She has honestly been kind of just replicating her game on her original run, which worked out well for her last time. She made it all the way to the finale, so it's all gonna depend on if she's gonna be able to rally the votes to her or not this time around. So we have an interesting collection of players here. We will find out very soon who's gonna win. Let's just go to the beach. Alright, we got this alliance still intact. It is everybody aside from Mickey. We got the unbreakable relationship between Tina and Chasm. We got Tina and Mickey with their medium dislike. Mickey and Chasm with their medium bond. Hector with a medium dislike toward Mickey and vice versa. And then Tina with a small bond toward Hector. Hector with a slight bond toward Tina. And Chasm and Hector with a slight bond. Hector has not done much this season, to be honest. Like, I don't think he's winning this season, but maybe. We shall see. Hector, however, has 1 immunity. Oh my god. Mickey Yarmolino no longer immune. I imagine they're just gonna get clipped immediately. Let's go to the beach. Wow. We have a new alliance. It is Chasm, Mickey, and Tina. They are the only people eligible to be voted for. So, what? Yeah, Mickey's gonna get voted out. There's no way. Let's go to Tribal. So we got the merge tribe here. Final 4. Hector has won the immunity necklace, so he cannot be voted out tonight. Everybody else can be voted for, and it is time to vote. The first vote is gonna go to Mickey. That's 1 vote Mickey. Second vote goes to Tina. One vote Mickey, one vote Tina, 2 votes left. And the next vote goes to Mickey. That's 2 votes Mickey, 1 vote Tina, 1 vote left. And the 15th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Star. 6th member of the jury is going to be Mickey Yarmolino. Tribe has spoken. They played an absolutely fantastic game. Complete, like, no stone left unturned, balls to the walls. Let's just go full throttle into this game. I mean, the only way a previous winner can play this game. So, props to Mickey. But unfortunately, they are going to take 4th place here at the end. Everybody voted for them. They vote for Tina on their way out. But we'll move on to the next part of the finale, where we have the final 3, Hector, Chasm, and Tina. Hector is going to have to absolutely win this immunity if he is going to stand a chance at winning this game. And even then, I'm not sure he's going to beat either Chasm or Tina. I just don't think he has the social bonds that the 2 of them do. Let's see what's going on the beaches. We have this alliance, and then we have this alliance, which is now just 2 people. This alliance, of course, everybody in the game, so this is bullshit. But we have Tina and Chasm with their unbreakable relationship. We have Tina and Hector with a slight bond, and Chasm and Hector with a slight bond as well. Let's find out who wins the final immunity of the season. Chasm Bunma wins immunity. I believe his first immunity win. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't really remember how he did on worldwide competition-wise, but he is going to win immunity here. He's going to secure himself and Tina the final 2, I imagine. I don't think Hector is going to take it here. And in the process, I think he also has secured himself the win. Let's see what's going on the beach. We have Chasm and Tina finding something in common. They're bonding over the win. They're like, we're in the final 2. Let's go. We've done it. They're celebrating immediately. Let's just go to Tribal. Get it over with. Rip the band-aid off of Hector's game. We're at Tribal. Chasm has the necklace, and he will cast the soul vote to be eliminated tonight. He goes out there, casts his vote, and I will read the single vote. The 16th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. 7th member of the jury is gonna be Hector Lawrence. Tribe has spoken. Very unsurprising vote turnout here. Chasm and Tina, they have done it. They have made it to the final 2 officially. Hector, he played a strong game once again, was able to replicate his strategic prowess from the previous game, but his social game was just not there this time around. Still was able to make it all the way to the final 3, however, so still an impressive performance by Hector here. But Chasm and Tina, they have done it. They have officially become the final 2 of this season. Sims 4 Survivor Worldwide supremacy here. But of course, it is now time to reveal who the winner is. Chasm and Tina, they both make their speeches. The jurors, they ask their questions. And then they cast their votes. And we will reveal who wins Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars. The first vote goes to Chasm. That's 1 vote Chasm. Second vote goes to Tina. 1 vote Chasm, 1 vote Tina. 5 votes left. The third vote goes to Chasm. That's 2 votes Chasm, 1 vote Tina. 4 votes left. And the next vote goes to Chasm as well. That's 3 votes Chasm, 1 vote Tina. 3 votes left, and the winner of Sims 4 Survivor All-Stars, it is Chasm Bunma. Congratulations, Chasm! He played an excellent game in his first time around, and now he is able to replicate this game and turn it into a win. Incredible run for our winner here. Of course, Tina right there with him the entire time. Still, once again, like, being a little bit overshadowed by her ally, but she takes second place here. Arturo is the sole vote for Tina. Everybody else votes for Chasm, so this is the biggest blowout we've had so far. The fan favorite is gonna be Kiyoshi Ito. Also not super surprising. I mean, he was for a while like the most strategic player there. He just like kind of wasn't in the right spot to end up in that big alliance, and then he was just like out. So there you have it. Our elimination order 18th place, Luna Shadows. 17th place, Molly Prescott. 16th place, Francine Spencer. 15th place, Nancy Landgrab. 14th place, Bella Goth. 13th place, Kayla Vautour. 12th place, Marissa Tracy. 11th place, Amelia Ernest. 10th place, Dennis Kim. 9th place, Arturo Lin. 8th place, Kiyoshi Ito. 7th place, Ian Moody. 6th place, Agnes Crumplebottom. 5th place, Bernard, which I also believe he was 5th place on his original season. 4th place, our comp beast, Mickey Armelino. 3rd place, Hector Laurent. Our runner-up, Tina Tinker. And our winner, Kasim Bulma. Most wins, we have Mickey with an impressive 9 wins at the merge. 5 of those were immunity wins, 4 were rewards. Absolutely incredible, unprecedented immunity run by Mickey here. Otherwise, we have Hector, Kasim, and Kiyoshi all with 1 each. Most strategic is going to be Mickey Armelino. Then in second is Hector Laurent. And then third, Agnes Crumplebottom. I think that makes sense. I feel like Kasim should probably be on that list, maybe above Agnes. But Agnes also played a surprisingly strong game since she wasn't like the best player in her first time around. She gets the most votes received against her as well, with 10. Then we have Arturo, Bella, Ian, and Kiyoshi with 8. We have Amelia and Tina with 5. Kayla, Francine, Luna, Marissa, and Mickey with 4. Bernard, Dennis, Hector, Kasim, Molly, and Nancy with 3. Alright, there you have it. Our all-star winner. All hail our current reigning, Kasim Bulma. He did it. He just needed the return to turn his game into a winning game. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next season, whenever I get to that. Goodbye.